Are you an innovative entrepreneur or business owner ready to embrace the future of business transformation?
The world is evolving at an unprecedented pace, and it's crucial to adapt and pivot towards success in this dynamic landscape. At the Hello LLC, we are dedicated to guiding you through this transformative journey, offering a comprehensive suite of services that extend beyond the metaverse and 3D immersive experiences.
Our mission is to empower businesses and brands by assisting them in building, branding, systemizing, and automating their operations. We specialize in steering businesses from a two-dimensional existence to a thriving three-dimensional presence, where opportunities abound.
We help businesses harness the power of technology to work smarter, not harder, enabling them to operate efficiently and stay ahead of the curve. Our diverse range of services includes:
Our Biz in a Box is a complete business solution package designed to jumpstart your entrepreneurial journey. From strategic planning to digital infrastructure, we've got you covered. Your one app, one tap solution.
Our Motion Work AI videos transform your brand storytelling with our cutting-edge AI-driven video production, captivating your audience like never before.
Our 3D VR environments will step you into the future of immersive experiences. With our custom 3D virtual reality environments that engage and captivate your customers.
Lastly, in our Pivot membership program, we offer tailored guidance and support to either show you, teach you, or take care of the transformation process for you.
According to a 2023 study by Fundair.
And welcome everybody. Hopefully everybody is doing well and amazing. We want to welcome you all to the Hello LLC, our amazing Hack the Future AI Fintech Metaverse. If you didn't hear me, because I knew I scrambled that, I said hack the future. And that is exactly what is happening. If you haven't been paying attention, we're going to catch you up on all the amazing news, especially as we talk about integrating AI into your business, winning strategies. And first and foremost, we want you guys to come and join us in the metaverse, to where you can join us from your cell phone, from your laptop, from your iPad. And yes, if you do have the VR headsets, you can come and join us, but you don't need them. You can use that crusty, dusty phone that you're using right now. And so today we're going to have an amazing conversation. I have my amazing other half, Tara, with me. Love, how excited are you for this conversation we got going today?
I'm so excited.
That sounded so weak.
No, I was really excited. Y'all, David listened to a replay of me the other day and he was like, "You did not sound enthusiastic, babe." So
no.
Here I am.
Here we go.
Hercules.
But most importantly, guys, if you do not know, we are T-minus 4 days from our amazing Click to Clients Masterclass. And if you have not heard about our amazing Masterclass, then I am here to share with you guys. You need to buckle up. So here we go. Check it out.
If your growth looks like a roller coaster, it's time for a smoother ride. Join the Clicks to Clients Masterclass. On February 1st, 2025, discover how AI can transform your business development, attract more prospects with AI-powered marketing strategies, automate your sales process to close deals faster, streamline your business and drive consistent growth in 2025. Don't miss out. Reserve your spot today and unlock the power of AI to skyrocket your sales.
And bam! Just like that, y'all. So, if you are struggling to find clients, you don't know where to find any leads, you are like, what do I do? I talk to my friends, I talk to my family, I ask the people at the grocery store, I ask anybody who's walking, breathing, or living. If you're needing help to drive in lead generation into your business, we can help with this masterclass. Click to Clients. It is this Saturday. If you would like to join that, you can go to thehellollc.io. There is a button at the top of our smart link there, our amazing Biz in a Box smart link, your gateway to systems and foundations. I just had to get that little shameless plug in there. The amazing work we do. But go check that out, guys. And here, let me tell you why. Everybody does a masterclass. What am I going to learn? That's what we want to know. First of all, how much is it and what am I going to learn? It's normally priced at $147. We have it on sale for $97, or you could join our membership for $97 a month and get a whole lot more on top of that. everything within our membership. But why do you want to join this? Because this is no longer you going out having to scrape LinkedIn, go out to Facebook, go out to Instagram. You're no longer having to scrape through emails, ask people, hey, do you have a referral? It's always good to ask people for referrals, but you no longer have to do that. And if you're tired and you're frustrated because you need people in your business, you need to get people in the pipeline so that way you can have conversations, because you want to help impact this world, but you can't get anybody into the pipeline. This will help. By the way, this is not David and Tara have created a database. Not at all. Just like we used to share. This is not David and Tara on top of your roof doing anything, fixing anything, or doing all that. No, this is where we have found an AI system that has over almost 300 million leads available with AI tied to it. So AI can do some of this work for you, right? That's the kicker. You have access to nearly 300 million people, and these are qualified people. These are not junk people. We've been in here using it. We've been in here testing it. It's qualified people. It's not those junk ones. By the way, the other thing is that you know how you need somebody to do things for you? You can set up to be able to have AI perform tasks for you behind the scenes and send out these emails and find these people and reach out to them. And if you want to set up, further systems, you can do that within this for the AI to be able to help you with that. And last but not least, a lot of people know, well, I have went and found lead generations and the quality sucks and they charge me a lot of money. So let's debunk both of that. The quality of these leads are extremely well done. The other side of that is they're not charging you an arm and a leg. We have looked at those services. We know what you're talking about. And those services can run $200, $300, $400, $500, $600, $800, $1,000 a month. So this, my friends, is under $100 a month. There's multiple packages under $100 a month that you can get plugged into. So what does that mean? For an inexpensive investment into your business, you will get access to leads that then at that point, AI can assist you with building the content you need to send, because that's half the battle right there, is building content once you find the lead that will intrigue and pique the interest of your lead. So if you're looking for any of that information on how to do that, this Saturday coming up, we have a Click to Clients Masterclass that you can come be a part of. And again, that's normally $147. We are giving that away for $97, one-time purchase to get in there, or you can jump in and join our VIP membership at $97 a month. And let me tell you, the amount of products, services, and knowledge that you get from our $97 a month done for you VIP package is astronomical. We just had a client of ours say the other day, oh, wow. Like, I don't think people realize how much they get for you for $97 a month. And you get free access to this masterclass. Let me tell you, you should be in this masterclass this Saturday. And by the way, it'll only be a few hours. It is starting at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. And it is going to, we're telling you to block out till 2 p.m. So that's 3 hours of your time and learning how to be able to find the system, use the system, and start getting leads into your business. Because guess what? Just let's call a spade a spade. A business is no business unless you have clients coming in and utilizing your services. So as anybody wants to, oh, I hate sales, I hate all that, you got to have people in to be able to make the impact in your business. So, and for anybody out there listening that are already our amazing Pivot members, that are at VIP or gold or above. By the way, you already know this, but you get free access to that masterclass this Saturday. So we've already sent that. We need to send out. We will be sending out another email here as a reminder, but you guys do have access to that. So with that said, Mr. Jones, I have shared with the beautiful people what we are doing this Saturday in our amazing Click to Clients Masterclass and why we all want to be a part of, finding out how to get more people into our business and when AI, because that's what we're talking about.
Well, even more so, as we talk about the masterclass, one quick thing, those of you that are entrepreneurs and you don't like, doing development for your business, AKA you don't like being told no, AKA you don't like doing lead generation, AKA, you don't know how to go out and find new business. This is a perfect masterclass for you to come and join, for us to show you an AI tool that will definitely eliminate a lot of that mindset, right? That fear and that lack of knowledge, and more importantly, getting uncomfortable. Because I can tell you, as I've shared with you guys multiple times, coming from my previous, experience, I know the feeling of business development and going after clients, going after customers. And it takes a skilled person to do that day in and day out. And this is a lot of the times why businesses fail, because they don't keep leads in their business, or they don't know how to get leads, or we're relying on our friends and our family to support our business when they're not going to support your business. So that means you have to go out and find another pool. And that is exactly what we're going to be able to show you, is these different ponds that you would have never known about, that you would have never been able to get the email, you would have never been able to get the LinkedIn, you would have never been able to get the cell phone number. And now we found a tool that you literally can do that. And if anybody wants to test me, send me your name, and I will probably be able to find out your phone number, your real email, all of that right now on the spot. And so this is exactly what we're sharing with people, that you don't have to do that sleazy, email that might get bounced back. You don't have to do, that LinkedIn message that you got to have, the Master Pro to. You literally can get everybody's information and be able to do with it that AI can assist you with. Write the emails, do the text message, do all these things that we continuously share with you guys, that AI is here to stay. And unfortunately and fortunately, it's here to help you with your time. And so often us as entrepreneurs, we don't want to put money into the bucket to get more money out. And as Tara talked about, this is, not expensive at all. The $97 alone that you are going to give us to show you this app and take you through it. And even if you want us to, we can do more for you, right? With our additional services, but it is well worth the knowledge to be able to do that, because I sure wish I had known, that there was a masterclass out there that could show me this, and for $97, because you go out to some of these applications and they're $300-400 out the gate, just to get access to it and have nowhere near the AI capabilities that we've been able to discover. And if you know us, we know our AI. And even more importantly, we encourage you guys to go to our amazing Biz in a Box and get our free AI guide that we'll talk about today, that literally you can implement in your business. And, while we do that, the first thing we want to be able to, tackle, if you have not been hearing what's been going on, this DeepSeek, right? This DeepSeek app that just came out, that is now competing and taking over ChatGPT. And with this new administration, with the tech gurus and everybody coming out of the woodwork saying, we need $500 billion to build this infrastructure, to do this, to do that. There's this China company that literally said, that's cute and adorable. We can do it with $5.6 million, when you have everybody over here in America asking for $500 billion to continue ChatGPT, to build these algorithms and these GPUs, and all these things that are going on. And this is really what influenced the stock market yesterday, which we'll definitely dig into more tomorrow for our Wisdom Wednesday room that we talk about from traditional to digital, how crypto and fintech will transform your business. And we'll definitely dig deeper into that. But today we want to talk about the technology. We're even going to share with you guys this DeepSeek. So stick around and we're going to share our screen to where you can see the difference. We're going to go back and forth from ChatGPT to DeepSeek and really allow these things to, play its path and its part as we move forward and talking about AI, talking about Metaverse, talking about fintech, because all is one, as we've continued to share with you guys, that this all is encompassing one thing. As me and Tara talked about last week, you cannot believe in AI and not believe in crypto. I mean, that's crazy in itself alone. And then taking it further, you cannot believe in AI, but believe in PayPal and Zelle and Stripe and not believe in fintech when you've been utilizing that. So once again, all of this is intertwined with each other. And so without further ado, we really want to be able to help you guys understand this. And we found a great video that will help you understand this whole shabacle that's went on, with DeepSeek and ChatGPT. So instead of us talking about it, we're going to watch about it. So here we go.
Last week, Chinese company DeepSeek shocked the world when they walked right over OpenAI's moat by releasing the open source R1 model. Not only does it beat their $200 O1 reasoning model, but it also beats Claude Sonnet and Gemini. It wins on key benchmarks, but more importantly, it passes my vibe test, along with many others on the internet, as long as you don't ask it what happened on April 15th, 1989. R1 even wins at math, which is crazy considering OpenAI had the answers in advance. Over the last few days, normies have been learning about R1, and it went viral to become the '1 app in America. This is a big problem for big tech, because in order for the grift to keep on grifting, artificial intelligence needs to be hard and take thousands of GPUs to pull off. But DeepSeek R1 cost less than $10 million and was actually the side project of a hedge fund where their only goal is to create long-term social value. Wall Street is terrified, and Nvidia stock is in for a bloodbath today. Nvidia has been the primary beneficiary of the AI boom, but the whole bubble just got one-shotted by a brutal reality check. In today's video, we'll find out how DeepSeek just changed the course of history. It is January 27th, 2025, and you're watching the Code Report. Big tech is literally shaking right now, as Sam Altman coped with a dramatic tweet. A revolution can neither be made nor stop. The only thing that can be done is for one of several of its children to give it direction by dint of victories. I'm not sure if that's Napoleon Dynamite or Napoleon Bonaparte, but the funny thing is he damn near got ratioed by someone with an anime profile picture that said, "It's not that deep, bro, just release a better model." In addition, to try to remain competitive with DeepSeek, OpenAI is also offering its O1 mini model to free users. But that's not all. They also released a new thing called Operator, which gives AI access to a browser and allows it to click on buttons and fill out forms on your behalf, which is a game changer because that means you can have ChatGPT go attend your court-appointed DUI courses or anything else you might have to do online. In the future, humans will no longer need websites or UIs, only APIs that can interact with the AIs. Operator is currently only available to people on the $200 plan, and overall it gets pretty mixed reviews. That's cool and all, but the Chinese are really crushing it right now. DeepSeek is one thing, but they also released this thing called Hunyuan 3D, which can generate 3D meshes and textures, and that's huge for people like me who have spent years failing to get good at Blender. But the crazy thing about DeepSeek is that it was just a side project that cost very little money to produce. Even Mark Andreessen called it one of the most amazing and impressive breakthroughs he's ever seen, a profound gift to the world. And because of that, the stock market is panicking and just wiped out nearly $1 trillion in value, with Nvidia being the biggest loser, followed by other chip companies like Taiwan Semiconductor and Broadcom. You see, Nvidia's had basically a monopoly on AI training for the last decade because they have better Linux drivers than AMD, and all the machine learning algorithms are optimized for libraries like CUDA, which is proprietary and can only run on Nvidia GPUs. And they have the infrastructure to connect all these GPUs together at scale. As AI models get bigger and more popular, so do the profits of Nvidia. But someone got DeepSeek running on a few Apple M2 Ultras, and that's the 680 billion parameter top of the line model. And that's terrifying if you're a tech investor pouring billions of dollars into AI, because if the best state-of-the-art model can operate on relatively cheap consumer hardware, and it's free and open source and developed in China, how are we going to make any mother effing money? People are calling this the Sputnik moment, when Russia launched the first artificial satellite into space in 1957. The United States was shocked at the time, and it took over a decade to make a comeback, when America made its pinnacle achievement of filming a man on the moon in Nevada. That's a joke, of course, and even the smartest technology in the world, DeepSeek, believes in the moon landings. We had a good run on this AI hype train, but now it's time to move on. I'm looking forward to brain chips, quantum computers, artificial meat printers, nano robots, digital resurrection, and all kinds of other tech that will make the world a better place. This has been the Code Report. Thanks for watching.
Boom, boom, ladies and gentlemen. And so that right there is a prime example, right, that you guys get to see what this DeepSeek is really about. And we're going to showcase it to you as well. But we really want you guys to, come into the metaverse, come and join us in the Hello Plaza. Once again, you guys can join from your laptop. You can join from your iPad, that same crusty, dusty ass phone that you're looking at us on now, right? You literally can hit 4 buttons, and come into the metaverse and be a part of this conversation. I ain't got to send you no StreamYard link, no Restream. I ain't got to do none of that stuff, right? You ain't got to come and watch no 2D, screen with a circle in it that's calling it virtual. This, my friends, is virtual, and this is the future. And we continue to share this with you all, because just like a lot of people passed up on Bitcoin and said, oh no, Bitcoin ain't nothing, it's not going to be nothing. When me and Tara were watching a trend the other day, that it went from 7,000, 20,000, then it went all the way up to 70,000 again, then it went back down to 26,000. Now it's hovering, around 99,000, 100,000, and people are eating crow. And so do not be that person to eat crow, and understand that this, my friends, is the future. And especially right now, with all this AI, all this technology, the future is here. And so you can continue to utilize that crusty, dusty ass Zoom. You can continue to utilize these same 2D platforms, or you can go ahead and up the level and not move backwards into the metaverse and understand this blockchain, this fintech, this crypto, right? A new experience, a new engagement is already here. And a lot of the times we forget we've been utilizing Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, YouTube, for 20 plus years. And it's time for an upgrade, and it's here. And companies are already utilizing it. So me and Tara are not going to continue to sit here and bust our head up against the wall, wondering why people aren't catching on. Well, it's just because you aren't paying attention. And this is why companies are paying attention, such as Nike, such as Gucci, such as Walmart, such as Johnson & Johnson, such as, Ford, such as all these manufacturer companies that are understanding that they can literally increase their supply chain by 30% by implementing into Metaverse. And if you guys haven't been watching our social media, Josh Daniels, for the Washington quarterback, he's been utilizing the metaverse to train. So people have wondered why he's been so good, because he's been utilizing the metaverse, and the NFL is taking it on, as well as what so many other colleges as well are implementing, utilizing the metaverse. And this, my friends, is whether you can stay back and wait, or you can, be in California digging for the gold and not just hearing about the gold and watching about the gold on the newspaper, and then you all of a sudden decide to pick up, and it's too late. You done missed the golden nuggets. And now the people that have went and got the gold, they now are being able to understand what people need to get the gold, and they ain't got to go get the gold because they're selling the shovels and the buckets and all the things you need because they have the experience. And so history repeats itself more and more. We have to be able to get ourselves ahead of the curve, right?
Absolutely. Well, I just have to say at the end of the day, Mr. Jones, you've been utilizing some of this amazing technology. We've been having conversations about that behind the scenes, when it kind of popped off yesterday, and kind of came into everybody's realm of, did everybody just see that?
Yeah.
And so, share from your feedback, because, you and I have utilized ChatGPT since it came out November 2023.
Yeah.
So we have well over a year of utilizing ChatGPT and watching. We're November 2023 to November 2024 is a year, and then there were a few months past that. So 14 months of utilizing ChatGPT. My point being is that you've utilized ChatGPT since it's came out. You've understood and seen how it has evolved since it's come out. And now you have this, and you've been giving it some same prompts, and share with what information has been coming, has the new AI model been giving you versus ChatGPT from a user point of view.
Yeah. Let me add it on here, right? If you put that one on mute, we can do this.
Mute this guy. And then what I will do is I will stop sharing screen, and then we will share this screen from the DeepSeek. And instead of me talking about it, right, we can actually see it from DeepSeek. And so as you can see, my friends, this looks quite familiar like ChatGPT, does it not? And so,
well, I wanted you just to share from a point of view of like, do you feel just overall, just from a standpoint of I've used it for 24 hours, do you feel like you get good quality information, lesser quality information, or better quality information? What from just a standpoint? Because I want it, yes, we're going to show everybody how we use it, but how do you think the user and the quality comes back? Because that's what we want to know from a user standpoint.
Well, when utilizing this for our business and utilizing it just compared to ChatGPT, it does seem to give me better, information for what we utilize ChatGPT, because I remind people, right, that ChatGPT, there's Gemini, there's Pi, there's so many other different apps. And so many, Claude, right? There's so many different ways to be able to utilize them, and they all are good at certain things. But when I utilize this, the DeepSeek, it works pretty good. So prime example, we're going to ask it a question for today's, theme. Share with me the benefits of Metaverse and AI, right? And AI for businesses. And let's see what it gives us. And so the one thing that I did notice about this is that it also gives you the thinking, like steps of what it's thinking about before it actually prints it out, where ChatGPT doesn't give you the back end, thought processes as it's doing now, right? It's going to give like some information where then you could take this information and recreate your prompt if you wanted to. So you're going to see, right? It's showing you its thinking. And then it will list it out when it comes in white. And, they've also came out with a Janus Pro that you can use. Janus Pro 7B. And so we'll talk about that. But here it is right here.
So it shows you its work. Like basically, remember when you were like, the teacher would be like, show your work, show your math.
Yep.
So it's going through its thought process of its critical thinking skill set.
Yep. And it even tells you, for 32 seconds, and you can minimize it. So here it is right here. Metaverse benefits. Look, guys, and as you can see, I haven't, because sometimes people will say this. Look, the only other questions I've asked it about one of our other businesses, and then 20 other Metaverse stats and things of that sort. And I started a whole new chat. So those of you that this ain't prompt or nothing like that, it's telling you right here, right? Immersive collaboration, which is what these social audio rooms are. It's a virtual, collaboration. It's immersive collaboration, and that's what it does. Okay, enhanced customer experience, training and simulations, especially for our enterprises and companies. It's just not for customer facing, but if you're doing, your morning, weekly calls on Zoom, and instead of doing it on Zoom, you can now do it, in a Metaverse 3D experience, because I can assure you, and those of you put this in the chat, when you do show up to that Monday morning meeting in your corporate job, half of the people don't even much have their cameras on. Everybody's ducking and dodging, not trying to be on camera, don't want to be on camera. And this right here eliminates that. I know I didn't at all. I tried to duck and dodge it as much as possible, but I knew that was part of business, right?
That's where my bun buns came in great.
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
Like, bun bun.
Tara had a whole slew of bun buns. Girl, I love your bun bun. Thank you. She didn't want to do her hair, right? And so, new revenue streams. digital assets, full virtual goods, NFTs, virtual real estate, global accessibility. That's the other thing people don't get is the global accessibility. Having a virtual store, having a virtual, experience, you eliminate physical limitations. You offer round the clock access, especially if you guys know about our AI chatbots that we have as well in our metaverse experience. You ain't got to pull out no paper clip. You ain't got to, hope it works. Or anything of that sort. It is literally ready to rock and roll, and we'll share that with you guys a little bit later on. And
I wanted to tap in on that
sure.
Because you're just talking about the usability, right?
Yeah.
It comes down to the usability. Like, we see other metaverse worlds where, like for ours instance, you can have a chat bot that's in there full time, just standing there ready for someone to come up and, speak to it. And we've been into other worlds where you have to prompt it, where you got to know to go somewhere and find it on your wrist, through a setting, through a menu. You've got to go somewhere else and discover how you can find, that information. But what happens is a simple fact of you are not making it user friendly. A confused mind will say no. Guys, if your credit card information is not going to go through on, making a payment, you try it 3 or 4 times, you're going to stop and give up because you're like, I know there's money in there and it's not going through, so I don't want to deal with it no more. And that's what people don't understand is that when we hide these AI features, meaning, these tools like we've seen in other metaverse worlds, and it's not just one, it's multiple where they don't make it user friendly to where it's right there. You just walk up like if that person was standing on the street. Back to you, Mr. Jones.
Yeah. And so spot on. And that's huge. And so we want to thank several of you guys for joining us in the room today. If you guys do not know, we are on Facebook. We are on LinkedIn. We are on YouTube. We are on Twitch. We are on X, aka Twitter. We are also live on Instagram. We are also live on Fanbase and other social audio rooms. And more importantly, we are in the metaverse at the end of the day that we want you guys to come and join us in the metaverse. So I see we have Mr. Muller. I see we have Miss Merlin Clark. If you guys don't know, she has her amazing Biz in a Box, and she's about to do her amazing podcast. If you don't know, Let It Go and Flourish podcast. Episode 1 is Let It Go, Let Go of Anxiety and Flourish, February 7th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Definitely come and join. And instead of us talking about it, we're going to take a little break and we're going to show our AI video. Here we go.
Are you ready to break free from what's holding you back? Introducing Let It Go and Flourish, a transformative podcast that guides you toward becoming the best version of yourself professionally and personally. Each episode empowers you to release the limitations, fears, and old patterns that keep you stuck, while embracing the strategies and mindsets that lead to true success. Through powerful conversations and expert insights, you'll discover how to transform your career trajectory while maintaining inner balance. Build unshakable confidence in your abilities. Create meaningful relationships that support your growth. And master the art of letting go to make room for what serves you. Whether you're climbing the corporate ladder, building your dream business, or seeking deeper personal fulfillment, Let It Go and Flourish provides the guidance you need to thrive in all areas of life. Join.
Yeah. And so definitely come and check out that amazing podcast with Ms. Merlin Clark. You can also go to her amazing Biz in a Box and learn more about Mac leadership and what she's doing and what she's up to. We also have in here Miss Lisa. How you doing, Miss Lisa? Yeah. Always good to have you. You guys definitely go check out Miss Lisa's amazing room as well. And then we have Henry. Henry asks, what should we be doing to protect ourselves with AI hallucinations? I'm not too sure about that one, so I'm not going to comment on that one. I haven't heard about that. I'll definitely check out that YouTube. But as always, good people think good things, bad people think bad things. And at the end of the day, it's here. It ain't going nowhere. So hopefully ain't nobody having hallucinations Maybe you had something in your drink you shouldn't have had. But with that being said, how you doing, Mr. Any? Great to be here. Tara and David. If you guys don't know Any, the godfather of LinkedIn, definitely go check out Any. Miss Professor Roxanne is in the building. Happy Tuesday to you as well, ma'am. All is good. All is good. Good to have you here. Let me see here. Mac is in the building. Most AI bots are frustrating as they are not equipped to answer based on 80-20 rule. Well, brother, I would highly encourage you to come and check out our Hello Plaza and check out our actual type, where you can type to our AI chatbot, or you can actually let it talk to you and give you a breakdown. But welcome on in. Go ahead, love.
And, I want to just say, we understand that. Look, guys, evolution is key here. This is where, if it feels frustrating to you right now, you got to stick with it. You got to understand that it's constantly getting better. And yes, let's look at the car where we started with a horse and a buggy. We went to, a Model T Ford, and it went faster than the horse and the buggy, but it was a rough ride because the shocks weren't great. And now you can climb into a Cadillac and it just be smooth sailing and you don't feel any bumps or anything. So we have to understand, some things in AI, in the Web3, as we move, might feel clunky to you, but just like we have experienced in ChatGPT, from the time that it came out to using it now, it's so much better.
Night and day.
So we do understand that. We don't want to be dismissive of the fact that some people are like, oh, it's clunky, it's hard to use. For some people it is, some people it isn't. It's just to each their own user experience. But just understand that it is evolving and it will get better and it will be easier. And pretty soon it's going to be so darn lickety split that you're going to be like, this is what I've been looking for.
Yeah, just like I found out on ChatGPT, right? Some things that it could do for us the other day that I hadn't known, but it's copy, paste, drag, drop, and pressing some buttons. And welcome on in Miss Cleo Michael with Set Yourself Free. We had her amazing podcast this Saturday as well. She had an amazing guest, Miss Tracy Jefferson. If you missed that podcast, you definitely need to go check out her amazing Biz in a Box. And you can listen to her podcast right on her Biz in a Box, or you can go into her back actual studio in the Metaverse and watch it as well. Ms. Merlin Clark said, yes, let's go. You guys definitely go to merlinclark.com and check out her actual Biz in a Box. And then we got Mac asked another question on here. Like anything, if you focus on customer experience, then you will build your AI and it will build your business. Boom. Couldn't say it better than that. You are absolutely right. And so, a lot of the times in what we talk about AI, we talk about the business side. We talk about being able to build your brand, build your business. And a lot of the times when we hear the fear factor of people talking about AI is going to do this, AI is going to do that, they're not looking at it from a business standpoint. They're looking at it from the human race, and it's going to do all this and watch too many Terminator movies.
David.
The fear factor, right? And really scaring people and not understanding. We've been utilizing AI from grammar check. I've been using grammar check since the cell phone probably came out, since BlackBerry came out. You've been utilizing, Alexa. A lot of you have Ring on your phone that we've all got major benefits from. People stealing packages on your door front, somebody coming to your house, the pizza man coming to your house, being able to secure your house. So there's so many greater
Watch
things
a fox walk into your front door
that AI gives us, other than worrying about the negative things. And if we want to worry about anything, if we ain't paying attention to what's going on now, I think AI is the least of our damn worries right now, right? At the end of the day. And so with that being said, guys, we definitely want to continue this deep seat and asking it more questions. If you guys have questions you want to ask it, then definitely put it in the chat, put it in the comment, and let's ask away, right? But we're going to go through this, and then we're going to take the same question, and we're going to take it over to ChatGPT and see what the difference is between the two, right? So as we move forward, the AI benefits operational efficiency, right? Data-driven insights, personalization, and even on number 2, running our business with AI other than running it on our thoughts, our feelings, what we think, how we think, or based upon what part of the world we live on, and make that for everyone, that just doesn't work. That's not business. Another example would be, oh, well, I don't like LinkedIn. I don't like Facebook. I have a personal opinion against that. Well, that's great. That's cute. That's adorable, but that's not marketing and that's not business. You're taking personal, things that you don't like for whatever reason it may be. You have to get rid of that. And that's where this data-driven insights comes into place, where we share with people, you just being on LinkedIn, the data shows that you were only getting your message out to about 1 billion people. Whereas in total, there is 4.8 billion people in total on social media, and you're not on Facebook, you're not on Instagram, you're not on TikTok, you're not on YouTube. You would be amazed of how many business owners don't have a YouTube channel, or matter of fact, don't even much have a Google SEO page for their business, for people to leave reviews, for people to see where they're located. Because a lot of the times, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, a lot of businesses do not take it to that extent. And this is where we share with people, are you a business or are you a hustler? Because those are two different mindsets, and it takes a mind shift to really consider yourself a business and not just be out here hustling people.
That part, like, a lot of times I think a lot of people, confuse the fact of, the difference between that. But back to this AI love is, this question on DeepSeek is what I will say from a perspective that, I see is it goes a little more in depth into the explanation.
Yep.
And it's not that it's, it's more in depth and it's better formatted. So what I've seen, and I was watching a little, side by side, like we're doing right here, on some information that was given to both at the same time, and watching them, share the answers. It was on photosynthesis. It was predominantly the same information, but the way that DeepSeek bulleted, certain and highlighted and drew attention to different parts of the photosynthesis. It was basically, the question was, what's photosynthesis?
Yeah.
Which is, sunlight is food for plants. And so the point being is that ChatGPT gave an answer, but it was very much in just a format of like a couple of sentences, and that was it. And then when the formatting and the information came down in DeepSeek, it was probably like 10 times as long, with bullet points and what's key and why. And it did say essentially photosynthesis is plant food, but it went into what constructs that, and it gave you a deeper understanding. And so I think from a perspective, while you're getting ready to show everybody what ChatGPT gives, it does just a little more of a deep dive, so it has more explanation, so it's more of like a teacher. It's more like sharing with you from a teaching standpoint, so you understand. And guess what? It might be a little overkill, as you might share with Tara. Tara's a little more, I didn't need to know all that information, but it's helpful information. So I think that's something key to utilize on that.
Yeah. So let's go over to ChatGPT, right? Yep. Stop here. Present. Share screen. Boom. So you guys can see the ChatGPT screen I'm on. I've already put in the same exact question. I copy, paste, drag, drop, right? And it says, share with me the benefits of Metaverse and AI for businesses. And I'm going to hit the button.
Copy, paste, drag, drop.
Now, I will say the response time on ChatGPT is a little bit faster.
Yeah.
It doesn't take you through all the thinking in the background like the other one did, right? And so I wish, oh no, here, look, check this out. We can put up side by side, right?
You want me to help you with that?
Yeah, go ahead.
You got it, dude. Bam. And there you go. And there you go. There you go. You should be able to see side by side.
And so let's go to our Yep, you guys can see side by side, I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
We're getting there because it's a slight lag. But yes,
Okay.
continue.
All right. So as you can see, when we go over here on ChatGPT, right, benefits of Metaverse. Metaverse allows businesses to create immersive experience. If we go over to this one, right, it gives kind of the same information. Global reach, it talks about, right? And there goes global reach there. Cost effectiveness. Don't think it talked about cost effectiveness over on this. Oh, nope. Revenue streams, right? Over here. And then if we keep going down, I mean, you can see, guys, I mean, it's pretty much, the same information. And the great thing about this is that, the DeepSeek is free because the version that me and Tara are using right now, we have to pay for it every month. And so you guys can see, that this is something that you definitely probably want to, look into, especially if you don't want to pay for, a Chat GPT and test it around. And this is the one thing that we share with people is that do not be stuck with one device, one app. When we first started our business, I would use one app and we would continuously find new apps that were better. And you have to have, once again, that mind shift to be able to make that switch. Okay. And so you can even see that, right? ChatGPT, not only did it separate it, love, but it also combined the two, and it lets some different things of how, AI powered virtual environments, personalized metaverse experience with AI driven avatars. Boom. We'll talk about that here in a bit, right? Use AI chatbots in metaverse, seamless customer service support. We got that in the Hello Plaza. Advanced data analytics, collect data and analyze virtual interactions, refine strategies and improve engagement. Yep. Virtual reality shopping. That sounds like our Hello Plaza Mall. AI enhances virtual stores by offering real-time product recommendations based off customers' preference. And training simulations combine the metaverse and AI for realistic intelligent simulations to train employees. Let me tell you guys a little backstory real quick. Let this have been 5-6 years ago. David would have been petrified to read out loud because that was a trauma and drama that I had. And now I'm sitting here just reading like it's no other. And this is, part of this situation that we share with you guys. You have to be willing to overcome your own traumas, your own dramas, especially when we talk about technology. Because I've been on calls with people that we start talking about technology, start stepping through things, and oh my God, you can see the fear and the I don't want to do this and the freeze moment and the patterns and dramas that pops up in people's lives and they don't do it. And right now, more than ever, guys, I'm here to share with you loud and proud. Please start making that pivot and getting uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Everything that you want is on the other side of your comfort zone. And so many of us for so long, especially from tomorrow's conversation, right, from traditional to digital, a lot of us are still in the traditional modes and we're not letting go. We're not relinquishing those ways.
Yeah. That comes back to having those 4 most expensive things that we share about is having a closed mind, not being open-minded, being able to hear our thoughts and ideas. You might not agree with everything, but being open-minded to have an option and to accept knowledge. A closed mouth, closed heart, and a closed hand. And that just means, closed mouth, you're not sharing who you are. You're not getting curious about asking other people who they are, how you can collaborate, how you can be together, how you can do things together. The other side of that, having a closed heart, you're not willing. It comes back to like the open-mindedness, that you got a wall up, you're protected, you're fearful of others instead of having the faith of understanding that, I'm going to learn knowledge. I'm going to, embark. I'm going to kind of go out here on a limb, learn things, in a safe mode and safe attire, and that close hand, helping others up and helping yourself up as we move through these things, which is why we do these rooms, is to be able to share this information, because many people probably heard yesterday about this, and
they didn't know why.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Let's talk about it. And you know where I'm going to go? It's the fact that at the end of the day, people might not want to use it because it's Chinese based.
Yeah.
And they live in a world.
And it blows my mind. Everything that we have over here in America is from China. Like, we want to cut them out, but go look at your forks. Go look at your spoons. Go look at anything you have. China's built it. And I've always shared this. We think it, China creates it. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to create it better.
Yeah. So, the elephant in the room is a lot of people don't want to be able to, this is data, this is information. I would never want to plug anything, in here of sensitive information. And at the end of the day, it come down to, them having my data. Well, if that's the case, then got it. But let me share with you. The fact that you're using ChatGPT or any other, the fact that you have a cell phone, the fact that you have any electronics in your house, there's information that you're already giving to someone, period. So I think we have to understand that at some point we have to stop this, the rhetoric of, the fear, and really truly understand it before we're fearful of it. All too often we take we are listening from other people's perspective and like, oh, I like that perspective and that's my perspective now, and I'm fearful too. And we have to really do we had a conversation today with one of our amazing clients about critical thinking. And it comes down to, we as a nation, we as a society and a global society, the entire world, we have to get back to critical thinking and allow, like, for instance, when you plug information into AI, if it gives you an answer back, if you say, what's 1 + 1? And it says 4, you have to stop and say, no, 1 + 1 is not 4. And you have to be able to teach it. So that's that part. Like, just because we have AI, we can't turn off our critical thinking. And also, we cannot turn off our critical thinking about other things. We have to get curious. We have to understand. You can live in fear, but you will add to your technical debt, which will leave you in the dust.
Hello. And so, you guys can now see the side-by-side screen. On the left-hand side, I have ChatGPT up. On the other side, you see it says Chat DeepSeek. And so, as we've been sharing, they look the same. Okay. And so the next question that I'm going to ask it is, what are ways businesses can implement AI in their business? Right. Yeah. And so I'm going to ask DeepSeek, and then I'm going to try.
Dipstick is what it sounds like.
And then I'm going to ask ChatGPT. Right. And we're going to put this up there so we can see it side by side. And as we share it, right, DeepSeek is literally showing you its thinking.
Yep.
Where ChatGPT just goes straight into it.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes straight to the
point.
point.
Now, do you think that's because ChatGPT's been out longer and it's a little more curated and smarter? Because it used to not take off as fast.
No, boom, right? And I tell you what, from an investor standpoint, 5.6 million compared to the billions of dollars that they've implemented into ChatGPT, and it's only going to get better. Sign me up, because especially with social media posts and things of that sort, I have found that DeepSeek is a lot better than ChatGPT, and it's fresher, it's newer, it gives you updated techniques. Like, prime example, on social media, not only does it have the hashtags that are more relevant, but it also adds the PS at the bottom of the hashtags that a lot of the algorithms and you're getting a little bit more boost on that. Yeah. This is why you guys joined the pivot, right? And so it gives you a little bit more information.
It's like it's a little more attuned of what is needed.
Yes.
Currently an algorithm and not something that is. And by the way, we pay for the ChatGPT version, so it'll be connected to internet in live time.
Yep, absolutely. right? Where DeepSeek, I believe, is
I don't
already
want you
connected.
anybody to listen and go, well, that's because they're using the free version and it's 2.5 years old, blah, blah, blah.
And we'll ask DeepSeek, right, as well. Are you connected to the internet? Here, let's do that. Are you connected to the internet, and up to what date? Like Chat GPT. It's thinking. It's
Thinking. Get your thinking going.
And see, it's telling you what the user's asking you and all of that. And so, I mean, yeah, it takes a little bit longer, but it's giving you, the in-depth information that you need.
Yeah.
So it says, I don't have any internet access and can't browse the internet to retrieve real-time information. My knowledge base is up to date to December 2023.
There you go.
Right? And I cannot provide updates, news, events beyond that date. Think of me as a frozen snapshot from information up to that point. So just like with ChatGPT, when it first came out, it only gave you information from the internet up to a certain amount of time, 2022, right? 2021, because it came out in 2022. We've been utilizing ChatGPT for almost 2 years now. So you want to ask?
Time flies.
You want to ask?
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah. And so once again, as you guys can see, it is up to date to information until December 2023. So a year ago is the information it has. But let's go back to the main question that I asked, and that was business. What can businesses implement? Let me make sure. Yeah. What are ways that businesses can implement AI in their business? And so it says, customer support and experience, boom, AI chatbots, virtual assistants, Hello Plaza, AI-powered help desk, and Hello AI chatbots, right? Support tickets and foster solutions, aka biz in a box, that most people forget, that you definitely need to upgrade your systems to help your customers with their support. What is this? Analytics, right? So operations and supply chain, marketing and sales is what DeepSeek says. So it's pretty much online with what each one says. Content and creation on social media, AI generated, right? Business automation, efficiency on the ChatGPT side, data analytics, decision making, e-commerce retail, marketing sales, boom, human resources, finance risk management, product development innovation, data-driven decisions, compliance and security. So guys, I mean, it literally, gives you step by step. The one thing that, ChatGPT didn't do, well, they both give you, how to get started utilizing AI, implement tips.
Yep.
Right? Future-proof with AI. ChatGPT did not give you that. ChatGPT did not give you any stats and facts without me asking for it, as DeepSeek did. And you guys know me with facts and stats. That's up my alley. So future-proof with AI, businesses that adopt AI strategy can reduce operational costs by 20 to 30%. That's a McKinsey study. Boost sales conversion rates by 50% through personalization, innovate faster by automating repetitive tasks and freeing teams from creative work. So guys, this right here is a huge, back and forth of what, AI can do for you compared to, what everything else can. And so that, my friends, is a great way for you guys to really, take advantage of utilizing this technology, and really being able to just press some buttons. Go to, DeepSeek, go to your Google and put in DeepSeek. It'll allow you to download it real quick. If you weren't worried about, downloading Red Note, You shouldn't be worried about downloading this. I mean, if you're worried about, somebody getting your data and your information, let me tell you something. If your ass got a phone, they already got it. And Marky Poo been selling your stuff to everybody and their mama already.
Yeah, your stuff on Facebook, you already sold.
So it blows me away when people say, oh, my protection. You've been giving away, fool. And if you ain't doing nothing, you ain't got nothing to worry about. So, at the end of the day, this is really where you guys can, be better at, really not being fear factored into not pressing buttons. Because let me tell you something, this AI and this, Chat GPT has put a lot of people not at ease, because the power will never relinquish power. And so many people understand what this Chat GPT does and how it can really be able to help, you out. Max said, grammar check saved my ass. AI has so many benefits. We need to embrace it or get left behind. Absolutely right. Yeah. Absolutely right. Right. Glad to be here from Jake. Welcome, Jake. Then we have, Max said something else, got to run. We'll come back and review what I missed. Stay blessed. Absolutely. Right. If you guys definitely want to jump into the metaverse, come and join us in our Hello Plaza metaverse and be a part of this amazing event. And definitely do not forget, once again, if you need a reminder, we got a reminder for you. Here we go.
If your growth looks like a roller coaster, it's time for a smoother ride. Join the Clicks to Clients Masterclass. On February 1st, 2025, discover how AI can transform your business development. Attract more prospects with AI-powered marketing strategies. Automate your sales process to close deals faster. Streamline your business and drive consistent growth in 2025. Don't miss out. Reserve your spot today and unlock the power of AI to skyrocket your sales.
Skyrocket your sales, my friends. So with that being said, guys, look, you guys know we're AI, we're Fintech, we're Metaverse, to the moon and back. And definitely want you guys to be able to raise your vibrations, which is what we're all about, is helping you raise your vibrations, helping you get out of that grunt and that mood, because we think to ourselves 80 to 60,000 times a day. And so make sure that 80% of that is not negative, which it happens to be. And we just spend our time with you to raise your vibrations and change the conversation, not talking about politics, not talking about religion, not talking about all the other craziness, although that is a lot to talk about. But right now it's about focusing on your economy. It's about focusing on your household and what you can do to be preventative, because at the end of the day, I share with our clients and our customers, it's all about being preventative. Yeah. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. And if you stay ahead of the curve, then there's nothing to get ready for, because you already know what's coming and what's ahead. And so this is why we continuously share with you guys, buckle up, buttercups, because the future is already here. And it's really up to you if you're going to pay attention, if you're going to get your head out of the sand, and you're really going to stop allowing your feelings and your emotions and all this craziness, take a hold of you, and really see the bigger picture, because it's shifting. As we shared with y'all, over a year ago, things are about to change. Things are happening faster and faster than you can possibly imagine.
They are. The time has definitely sped up. I'm sure a lot of people feel that anytime we speak to somebody, share that, they're like, yeah, it really has. So again, guys, we share this information and this knowledge because we want you guys to, push the button, get curious, use it, utilize it yourself, and understand where we're going. That way you can strategically, plan and have a plan and be able to say, okay, this is what I want to do within the next 3 months. This is what I want to do in the next year, and be able to utilize tools and information that will mitigate your time and lessen your time in having to figure things out. Guys, there's so many times that I spend tons of my time trying to figure things out. And I'm like, this would be so much easier if I could go watch somebody else who's done it and then understand how to do it. And that's why we do this. But with that being said, Mr. Jones, you guys don't forget about our amazing masterclass this Saturday. Click the clients, come join us. You need leads in your business. We're going to show you how AI can help you with that. Go to thehellollc.io and become a part of that and get in there. And we will see you this Saturday. But you know the drill. Love,
kindness,
integrity,
but most importantly,
commitment,
and
consistency.
And until next time,
toodles! Hasta luego, mi amigos!
We love Mexico!
Viva la Mexico!